Good Lord, man. I did. I said good morning, dude. Uh-oh. Look at it. You got me all discombobulated. I wasn't all set up. 2 minutes to go. Morning, man. How's it going? How's it hanging? What's happening? You don't got feelings and stuff, dude. You don't have feelings. Like, you feel things, like with your fingertips and your mouth. But I don't know if you got feelings. You're on break? Man, I've been on break since September 1st, 2021. Well, good morning, man. I hope you're having a great day at work. I mean, as good as the days you can have, you know what I mean? As long as you're not having a bad day at work, I feel like you're doing all right. You feel me? Do you feel me? Hey, did you hear Scott Hall passed away, dude? Razor Ramon, wrestler from back in the 90s. It's kind of a bummer, man. He was one of my favorites of all time. Hey, Chico, the toothpick. Apparently he was getting a hip replacement surgery, and he had a problem coming out of it, and he was in a coma, and they finally pulled him off life support, and he died. Craziness, man. Craziness. It's actually really stupid because, I mean, he was only 64, and I know he had really bad alcohol problems and drug problems, and then bad alcohol problems. And then he got sober and, like, cleaned up his act and was getting in shape, and bummerooski, man. Oh shit. So you got me all started, dude. I don't even have my paper towels. I gotta go grab paper towels. Rowdy was awesome, dude, but he was I think Rowdy Piper was like a little bit before Scott Hall. I think Scott Hall might have been a jobber, or he might have been like coming into the scene at like when Rowdy was around. Back in 2 seconds. No. Don't turn it up. He will do it just because he loves me. He keeps turning up like he's got a tablet, he's got a Nintendo, he's got like all these screens going over there. These are the weirdest, like, boots I've ever seen. It's like they're boots, but they're like steel toe boots for an orc. It's like just this top part is metal. Hey, 1999, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the channel. Friday, you're taking off. Do you want to play Elden Ring? I might be able to. I'll have to find out. Jess has been out of town, dude, for like all week. And so we might be going out that day for like a date night, maybe. Since she's been gone, like, since last week, Wednesday, Thursday? And isn't back until this week, Wednesday night. I'll let you know. 1999 though, welcome, man. Where'd you come from? How'd you find my channel? If you don't mind me asking. I know I recently started up on Hover, and I know I've been getting a lot of traction on that. But I'd just like to know kind of like what social medias are working, and you know what I mean. But Kilgore, definitely Elden Ring. I want to do it soon. I want to play. I really want to play multiplayer. So I will keep you in the loop. What I'm doing Friday night. If I go out, obviously, it's a negative. But I'm gonna be honest with you. We always say we're gonna go out and do date nights and stuff, and then it just never happens. Yes. Doing VR Saturday, then going to Record Farm. I don't know what Record Farm is. What do you mean VR? Are you going to like a VR place? Okay. Yeah, dude. I've always wanted to do that. I mean, I have my VR headset here, and I hook it up to my computer, and I play some solid games on it. It's really fun. I mean, it's high quality. As long as you're using the computer, the games that come on the native Quest, obviously are like of the quality of really really good mobile games. But look up zero latency at Waypoint South Bend. Okay, take a peek. VR is fun, man. I really would. One of my things that I just know will never happen because it'd be way too expensive. But I would love to have a. I would love to have like a what you call it? Like a flight yoke and rudder pedals and do the new flight simulator in VR, dude. I played the new flight simulator on my Xbox, my Series X, and it's a lot of fun, but it's on a controller. It's just like it's fun. It's like you're just looking at stuff. You're not really, you know, playing or flying. This helmet is not easy to do. My time is always short. All right, brother. You have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your work day, and just don't work too hard. Try to have some fun, but don't get in trouble. Take her easy. Oh man. Later on, brother. Okay. This helmet reminds me so much of Gladiator Hulk's helmet. I don't know if it's because just this guy's green, so any kind of helmet like that is gonna look like that, but it's tricking my brain. It's not hard to do. Trick my brain. Hey, what's going on? I bet those hands can do a lot. Well, I'll tell you what, man. God. I don't even know what to say. Pressure's on. Pressure. What's going on? What's happening here? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. We are working on an orc berserker, barbarian, warrior, whatever you want to call him. Just wrapping up the chainmail shirt on him right now. All right, bro. Thank you for that follow, Pressure. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna wipe any bums. I appreciate you asking before assuming that I would wipe a bum, but no bums getting wiped today, brother. Sorry if that lets you down. Stretching, baby. You know it. for the reminder on that, man. What are you guys up to today? And if you don't mind me asking, how did you come across my stream? And I only ask because I try to track my social media, you know, whatever's working on getting people's attention. I will hydrate here in 1 minute. All right, posture check. All right. Let's not spam those buttons, guys. It's not cool. Cheers. At school, got my assessment today. All right. Are you here in the States, or are you over? You say you had school assessment today. I'm assuming you're over somewhere in Europe, maybe. That could be wrong. Scrolling through my favorite gaming category, DBZ or DBZ, D&D. Speaking of D&D, check this out. So I'm a big Dungeons and Dragons fan. I love playing D&D. I'm kind of the permanent DM for my group. I am playing as a player in one group right now, but check this out. I started collecting the old school books and stuff, and I got a couple more coming in the mail. 1984 first edition. This one here is the Player's Companion Book 1. So I have a couple other coming in the mail here soon. Boop, 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 boop. So if you're a big fan of D&D, welcome to the channel. I am as well. Australia, well, welcome from Australia. I am here in the United States. But welcome, my Australian brother or sister, whatever you prefer to refer to yourself as. Australia, you're both Australia. Wow. You guys know each other outside of all this, or? That's not gonna cut it. Let's see here. One tip, my friend, show stuff in the other camera. It's easier for us to see. Yeah, it's harder though. It's harder for me to show it in the camera because I'd have to adjust the camera to do so. But this is the old TSR. I want to say TSR sold to Wizards of the Coast in the early '90s, maybe. Hey, Scrub, what is up? How's it going? Been a while. Welcome, welcome. We are painting today. Here's the thing. I was going to game today, and I just decided yesterday. I had so much fun finishing up Glitch Eater's Elf that I was like, yeah, I could totally play a game today, but I kind of want to paint today, man. Look at that. That looks like an orc. But if you want to see, I don't know, Scrub, if you were there when I started this for Glitch Eater, but there's the female elf. I did finish this one on stream yesterday. Just gotta do a brown wash on the sand to kind of give it a darker, more earthier color. Yeah, let's see if I can get a little better light on it. That'd be the one. Yeah, she turned out really good. I kind of joked with Glitch Eater, like, you know, man, this one might have to not be shipped to you because I really like the way it turned out. Yeah, the red elf is done too. I finished him a while ago. And then I was out of town for a while for some family stuff, but he kind of changed direction on the hair. He wanted blue hair with red highlights, so that one's done as well. Yeah. I just gotta finish again the wash on the sand on that one to give it a darker, earthier tone, and then seal them, and then package them and mail them off to him. Again, everybody that's new to my channel, my name is Kiko Baloney. I do I do games, so it's not just painting. Although I have probably a lot of fun doing the painting, the D&D Dungeons and Dragons miniatures, and I also I do commissions. So if anybody out there is interested in receiving a hand painted miniature from me, internationals, so Australia, for example, we would have to definitely discuss shipping costs and all that because it would be different. Here in the States, I am still offering it. I'm offering 1,500 bits. You can get a miniature of your choice for me. And then, anything more than that, we just have to discuss payment. But I do paint these for people if they are so interested. And, a lot of times, I know that I was always interested in miniatures. But the thing was, I never had time to paint them myself until recently. So now it's like, I totally get it. If somebody's like, hey, I really want a hand-painted miniature, but, for gaming or just for displaying. Some people like to just kind of let these hang out on the shelf. One of my favorites that I have yet to play with really any of these, but my very first one I ever did was this Dire Troll here. I really like that one a lot. And then I am playing as a barbarian as a player right now in a game, and I base my character off of this barbarian right there that I painted. So you can kind of see him. He's a pretty cool human barbarian from, I don't know, maybe the Icewind Dales or somewhere up north there past Neverwinter. It's funny when you get older, man, and you start having kids. And I don't have a job anymore. I'm semi-retired, but I have little children that I take care of at home. I have my son and my daughter's at school right now. It's funny that you start to find time for different hobbies and stuff. You kind of, instead of drinking and partying, you start to do things like paint Dungeons and Dragons miniatures. It's awesome. I love it. Make sure I got all the skin done before I let that dry up. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's like you just kind of like realize how much more time, like when you have time. In my 20s, I won't lie, dude. I partied hard, man. I did a lot of things I shouldn't have been doing, legal and illegal. And it's just you get older, you get married, you have kids, things change, priorities change. 100% scrub. You find something like this, for me. Even though I'm doing this with people watching, and I try to talk to you guys as best as possible, so even though I do all that, it's still a very relaxing kind of chill vibe, and I love it because I don't get a lot of chill vibes in my life with young kids running around me all the time. All right, so we're gonna do brown on that belt. It's like a rope belt holding some skulls, and I'm gonna do dark brown on that, like whatever that thing is hanging in front of him, and it looks like a horned skull on his front, like a horned skull codpiece. I don't know. It's kind of hard to see the detail in that one. But yeah. So we're gonna move over to that. The skin. Oh nope. There's a spot I need to touch up right there. That's one of my favorite things too about doing these miniatures too, is that like really you can mess up and there's always time and room at the end to touch up. The downfall is you need to remember exactly what like blends of paint you use for what colors, because not all these paints I use are just out of a bottle, right? I like to mix them sometimes, and sometimes at the very end I gotta remember my ratio of paints, and I can't. All right, we are going to do a little bit of black. We're gonna get his hair done, and I might even add just a touch of blue to this black for his hair, just to give it kind of a natural. I am in the most Midwest part of America that you can find. I'm in the state of Nebraska. Corn, beef, and tornadoes. That's about all we have here. And tornadoes are nothing to joke about, man. We just actually had one come through and really devastated a family. It's like I tell my boy to turn that down and he turns it right back up. I should have probably done his hair before I did that chainmail. If nobody was aware though, Scott Hall, the old school wrestler, WWE guy, just passed away yesterday. Real bummer. He was one of my favorites as a kid growing up. I really liked Razor Ramon. Him and Diesel, you know, the damage they caused. And just so you guys know too, usually at the end of my D&D painting streams, we read from the monster manual, so you guys can make requests on what you want to hear about, what kind of creatures you want to hear about, the monsters you want to hear about. If I'm actually painting a monster on stream, like I could do it, I could read about the orcs, but there you go. His hair's done. We'll have to touch that up probably a little bit later. Now we're going to go down and do his shoes. Alright. Dang, man, I kind of messed up a little bit of that shoe. So do any of you guys paint miniatures or play D&D normally? I know, was that HBX, I think you were saying you just searched for your favorite gaming category. Do you play a lot of D&D or? Or do you enjoy just kind of watching people play or reading? I have a buddy that he does play D&D with me, but he watches a lot of the YouTube, you know, Critical Role and all those guys online. Hard time with accents and RPing. You know, a lot of people tend to have a problem with the RP side of it. And I really think it's because it's kind of like, this is going to be the truth, but it's like, it can be like, for especially newer people, or people on the outside kind of looking in, it can be kind of silly. You know, like you're sitting there, like you said, accents or whatever. Oh, hello, man. You know, whatever. And it can be kind of silly, and like, so you just gotta like get out of that and just have fun with it. I fall into the category of the guy that ends up using the same accent for like damn near every race, every whatever, you know. Back from the dead. What's up, dude? How's it going? So I got this new like little thing to like organize my paints and everything in, and I'm realizing now that it's like really nice and cool, but then it's hard to see where my paints are and which one I want. I would too, Kiko. Everyone's a shit wish. Brad Pitt, shitty wish. Wait, what? Brad. Oh, wish Brad. Brit. Ah, that's hilarious, dude. I love it. I was like, shitty, and I was like, oh, shitty Brad Pitt? Brad, a Wish brand. Yes, we all know about Wish brand. Made in some alleyway shop in China. This is how British people talk. Hello, I'm William the Dwarf. That's some funny shit. Wow, did I not clear that off? Easy day at work. Finished new Destiny 2 raid with Clemens last night. That's freaking phenomenal, my man. Oh my gosh. How long? How many hours? I just spilled juice on me. I really need to figure out though, like I need to get a second webcam, I think, because I'm using my integrated cam for over here, but my chat's over here. So really what I should do. Wait, that doesn't work. So I'm still looking at this screen. It's the old. I'm an idiot. It's alright. It's okay. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with who I am. Alright, let's get the accent on this helmet done. Brush ain't cutting it. Brush ain't cutting it. Let's try this guy. Much better. So I don't know if you guys are on the app Hover. I just joined it not too long ago, and I'll tell you. And when I say not too long ago, I mean yesterday, or maybe the night before last. Yesterday. But it's a fantastic app if you're a streamer, if you're a gamer, you like gaming. It's basically, it's like TikTok, but for gamers and streamers. But if you're on it, look me up. I'm on it. I need to put it in my link for it in the Discord or in the Nightbot. Oh, let's try this. Alright, so 13 hours over an entire week. That's not bad, actually. Honestly, I was expecting you to be saying it was a lot more than that. I remember raids and the other Destiny games that I tried to do, and I could never finish them, and it always took way too much time. Is that what I wanted to do on that? Once you know the mechanics, it only takes 1 to 2 hours for a raid. Oh, okay. Can I blast through it? Yeah, I never did, like, a lot of the online games that I played, I feel like I never really did the raids. Like, I would, and I know that's, like, all about, like, that's what really the content's about once you finish, like, what main stuff there is to do. I just, again, it was always, like, a time thing. Like, I could never commit more than a couple hours to a game. You know, even now too, man. It's like, you know, yeah, I could commit that time, but I can't stay up late. Like I physically, man, cannot stay up late. Like, my body's just like old, I guess. If you have a good fire team that communicates, yeah, that's like any game. I mean, that's like, so for example, Hell Let Loose is my like go-to multiplayer shooter that I play, and if you have a team that communicates, it's great, man. And like people have microphones, etc. But man, when people don't have microphones and the team's not communicating, literally one match can take an hour and a half, man. You know, one FPS match, hour and a half. It's ridiculous, you know. But it's like you're saying, if nobody's communicating, you're not getting to the objectives properly. You're not getting the shit done properly. Sucks, actually. Makes you want to stop playing. Then you realize you had an hour and a half into that game, and it's like, well, I want to get my XP. Then we're gonna do red for his skin. You got any plans for the day back? I'm actually getting to go to the gym today. My mother-in-law is going to watch the kid while I go for a couple hours. Since my wife's been out of town, I haven't been able to go. Because normally I go at like, I just use that for wipe my mouth. There's paint on it. Normally I go like at 4 in the morning. I can't do that when nobody's here to watch the kids. You know? I feel like I need to find some new music again. I feel like I just got this playlist set up, but I always play it for this stream and kind of sick of hearing it. Hey Eddie, can you turn that down, please? Please? Oh boy. So it begins. Alright, so now his gauntlets or whatever are pretty much done as far as the base coat goes of the leather. We'll just have the fur to do that's on it, and the there's some bones tied to it or something, or teeth, you know, bear claws or some shit. So we'll paint those on when we do detailing. But that's done. Hey Zane, what's up? Glitch Eater's in the house too. Holy smokes, guys! Sorry about that. I was kind of zoned out there. It got quiet in the chat, so I was just kind of focusing on my painting here. What's going on, guys? Welcome. Glitch, I don't know if you want to see this or not because I think you left the channel before you saw the finished. That's a little too close there. The finished piece. I got to do a little bit of coloring on the dirt, the sand, and then seal it. And then I just got to figure out how I'm going to ship it. I think I got it figured out though already. I have a little like plastic dish I'll put them in, and that way put some packing or tissue paper around them, and they should be good to go. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I'm really sad to send that one away. It turned out so good. I was like, holy smokes. I think I'm going to actually go get another one of those miniatures so I can paint her again because I really like that one a lot. A lot. Like, it was fun to paint. Came out wonderfully. I did the purple and green like you had requested. You'll notice on both of them, like, you know, the black and red on the one, the purple and the toxic green kind of on the other. You'll notice that it's all subtle. It's not over in your face. It's not like just two colors. You know what I'm saying? So, I think you'll be happy with it. Zane, you look clean shaved, not rough like before. Yeah, I took off the beard. I just can't do the beard. I can do the mustache, can't do the beard. I can do the beard. I used to have a beard down to here, guys, right, like down to my like chest, breasts. You know what I'm saying? And I just got to the point to where like I'm just kind of over beards. Just can't do it anymore. They itch. You gotta comb them all the time. At least the mustache, you can kind of. I do need to start waxing this again because it's getting too long. Anyway, all right. So we're gonna do a reddish tone for his like loincloth situation here, and then we're gonna have to get in there and do the skulls and the fur, which will be the same colors with the brown wash on it. So that'll be easy. I'm sorry your back is hurting. Maybe a nice hot bath and a tennis ball back behind the back. Roll it against the wall. Yeah, dude, Glitch, how are you feeling, man? We were talking about that yesterday. It's a real bummer. Then here I am going to go do some deadlifts at the gym today. Hopefully I don't hurt my back. Do me an anime babe and send me. Zane, I would love to, and I could find those, I'm sure. But I don't know how much shipping would be to the United Kingdom. That kind of concerns me. You know, if you are really interested, we can talk privately offline and we can figure something out. You know what's really cool on this orc too? You probably can't see it, but right on his shoulders, he's got like battle damage, and like it's like a groove. He got sliced. Yeah, Zane, I'm being serious. If you really are wanting me to paint you a miniature of some kind, you know, just because of where I have to ship it to, and I don't know what the cost is on those anime figures, but I can start looking for you, and we can discuss and work something out, man. And I can do that on stream as well. Alright. Back part's done. There. Anime girl would be nice. Oh, nice. Up the price. Glitch, I did up the price by about 500 bits. Yes, a miniature anime girl would be nice, and we could work something out. I'm sure I can help with shipping, but it really won't be much. Got it. Ada. Glitch, what do you do for work? I don't think I've asked that of Glitch yet either. Ada. I'm gonna get in there. Glad you upped your price. It is worth like $40. You know, it was like I had a couple other people message me that were interested, and one guy that was interested in like a bunch. And I was like, man, if I get a bunch of people start doing this, like, I'm gonna start losing my ass. Yeah, have you thought of 3D printing your own miniatures to paint back? I have. I need to. I do. Yes, I have thought of that. That's something I might be getting into. Maybe next year, I might invest in a 3D printer to start doing that. There's a guy that comes into my stream sometimes that I follow as well. His name's what is his name? Something Frosty. I'm Frosty just because. Be Frosty. What the hell's his name? Stay Frosty. Stay Frosty? I don't know. Anyway, he does it, and one of the reasons why I feel like I'm really interested in doing that would be, you can pick whatever. Like I can print whatever I want. I'm just a filing clerk or receptionist, but I can't get comfortable in the chair, so I got to keep moving. Dude, yeah, I when I hurt my back, I had to stand at work. Luckily, our desks were motorized, and they were able to raise up. Glitch your gaming chair and put a pillow underneath. Yep. Would rather buy a bed that acts as a chair, like one of those. What do they call? Sleep numbers where they like recline and decline and whatnot. Yeah, but at least you're getting traction with the work. Good job. My elbow, for real. I don't think my work would let me bring a bed. Absolutely, I can't. I can't drink. Probably my left side of my face feels numb. I want to stream. Gosh darn it. Could stream and just stone face it, dude. Just do it. Did you just get teeth? Did I miss something? You got some dental work done? Did I miss that in the chat, guys? And if I did, I'm sorry, Zane. Brown cows that made chocolate milk. I remember telling my nephews that. It's like, you know where milk comes from, the black and white cows, right? Yeah. Do you know where chocolate milk comes from? And their eyes got like big. And they were like, brown cows. My nephew also thought pigs were the cutest animals in the world, which they are when they're little. They're very cute, I don't know, in the world. But anyway, and when he found out where bacon came from, he was devastated. Just because they're cute doesn't mean they don't taste good. Hey, Whale Shark Queen with the raid. Hey, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that raid. Everybody from Whale Shark Queen stream, welcome to Kiko Baloney's channel. If you have been here before, then you know what it's all about. If you have not been here before, just know that I am Kiko Baloney. Today I am painting an orc, Dungeons and Dragons miniature. I do this as well as I also do games. So just don't think this is all I do. However, as far as streams go, these are some of my favorite. I love painting. I love talking Dungeons and Dragons. I love meeting people that also like Dungeons and Dragons. It is one of my favorite things ever. You look bad not shaved, LOL. Well, I appreciate that, man. My wife prefers the beard, but I can't stand it. She loves the beard. She wants me to always have a beard, and I told her no. She hates the mustache, and I told her, well, this is what I'm doing. Because that's what mustaches are about. It's about confidence. It's about doing what you want to do and present yourself how you want to present yourself. But welcome to the stream, Whale Shark Queen and your raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you guys enjoy a little bit of my content here today. And if you haven't already followed, don't hesitate to follow. You can always mute my alerts. You don't have to always see me go live. But if I do go live, you will know. And then you will be like excited to see me paint, maybe play some games. We always end the painting streams talking Dungeons and Dragons. I usually read out of the Monster Manual. Fun little thing today. This came in the mail, and I got another one coming in the mail. But I'm starting to collect the old Dungeons and Dragons books. So this is a 1984 first edition Player's Companion Book 1. So this is what people back then would use to learn the game. Back then. Actually, it's older than me. I was born in 85. So, Whale Shark Queen, I am going to hydrate. So sorry you've got a dash, but if you're still streaming when I get back, I'll definitely hop back on. Hope you have a nice time. Whale Shark Queen, thank you very much for stopping by. And again, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it so much. Glitch Eater gave Whale Shark and Queen a follow. Let's give out. Actually, speaking of that, we need to give a shout out to Whale Shark Queen. Elden Ring. Oh, oof. That's the game I'm playing right now, and I'll probably be playing it tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow's Wednesday, so technically I'm supposed to be painting tomorrow, not today. So should I just switch it up? I've been all over. My wife is out of town. And so I have to, what can I think? My wife is out of town, so my schedule's been all jacked up. And then I was out of town last weekend for a family emergency. And, so like, I'm just finally getting back to streaming regularly. But normally, just so everybody knows from Whale Shark's, group there, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. 3-hour streams, Monday through Friday. Occasionally, I come on the weekends as well. 1995 for Glitch Eater. Dude, I remember 1995, dude. That was the year I actually came back from Germany to the States, and for a summer, we stayed in Michigan at my grandparents' and went around and saw family and friends in the States. It was a good summer. Hotter than hell, I remember. Whale Shark, absolutely. Have a great day. Somebody said we're both 85 babies. Zane, yeah, but you were born at the beginning of the year. I'm born in 8. Wait. I thought you were a year older than me. I'm born in my birthday's in April. It's coming up here pretty soon. 1995 is you. Have fun. See you later, Whale Shark. Damn, I was born in '95 too. All right, all right. What up? We're in the club. 95 was a good year for me. I remember that year. I had a lot of fun. I was playing a lot of baseball back then. Good times. Good times. Yeah, January, and I'm in April. So really, you're only a couple months older than me, or a few months older than me. Guys, I have less than 4 weeks, and I will be in sunny Florida in a beach house for like 7 days. I will be streaming live from down there, so you all can like hang out on the beach with me for a little bit while I sip a cocktail or a beer and enjoy the beautiful sunshine. It's supposed to be like 80 the whole time in that time of the year. Usually it's around 80 degrees down there. But we will be on sunny Anna Maria Island. I try to take my family there at least once a year. And you know, it's so crazy now with VRBO. It's like so easy to travel and stay at places. Or what's the other one? Not VRBO, but Airbnb. It's just crazy how easy it is to like just travel and go places now. Where before you had to like do hotels or resorts, and I don't know. I don't know when VRBO came out, but I think it's the best way to go. We'll be all right. Whoops. I'm sure I had a child in '95 called Glitch Eaters. God damn it, dude. Ridiculous. By the way, Glitch. Whoops, I just realized I need to angle that back down. By the way, Glitch, I'm your dad. Don't know what to tell you. Are you guys able to hear my son's show? It is so stinking loud, and I keep turning it down. He keeps turning it right back up. Normally he goes down for a nap at 11, but my mother-in-law, his grandma, is coming over to watch him for a bit so I can go to the gym. So how many of you out there stream? Back, I know you... year before The Simpsons first aired, 3 years old when NES was released in the U.S. Yeah, NES was released the year I was born. And Papa, I need my 27 years of money because I'm in debt. There you go. Do it right off the bat, dude. Like, hugs and kisses later. Where's that kiss, Ash? So, back, I know you stream. Glitch, I think you stream as well, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like I haven't caught a stream of yours yet, which I need to. And Zane, I know you do too. What would you guys say is the reason you guys got into streaming? All right, I knew that, Zane. I'm still unlocked the $1 million fund that is stuck in a bank account. Stream if I don't, I will be killed. It's always money first with kids. I got in to meet people. I have very few IRL friends. Ditto, dude. I'm with you, Scrib. on that one, and thought it would be a good way to share games I like, playing with people I like. That's awesome. I'm with you, dude. I learned that very quick. Once, you become an adult, it's like, and if you move, right? So like, not only am I an adult, I moved from where I went to high school at. So like, I had to remake friends, and as an adult, that's just not the same. You don't get to just be in the classroom together and be like, hey, we both hate this place. You guys want to talk about Pogs? Y'all remember Pogs? Y'all want to gamble Pogs and get yelled at by the teachers? But yeah, I'm with you on that one. Somebody else responded, so I'm going to look at that here in a second. I just wanted to be famous and thought it was easy, but now I know it's about the community and hard as shit. So far, I'm seeing a mixture of everything, of all my reasons, in everybody's response. I use Twitch to express myself and have fun and meet people, to sacrifice to snow bunnies. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Snow is your bunny. Got it. Yeah, I know. Guys, if you go to Zane's channel, please do not forget to pay that daily tax. You do not want to be visited by those bunnies. Trust me. I made that mistake one time and only once. It's funny that I feel like I got into it during the pandemic, and a lot of people did that, and a lot of people did get into it during the pandemic for pandemic-related reasons. I got into it because I read an article, and I'm just gonna be honest. I read an article that people were like, yeah, I make $3,000 a month on streaming. And I was like, wait a minute, $3,000 a month? I mean, at that time, I think my salary was a little more than that of the job I was working. But I was in my head, I was like, okay, $3,000 a month ain't bad. I mean, that's a decent income. And so I started doing research on what it would take, and then I realized I could do this. Like, people like me. I've always been a talker. The thing is, I also am quite an introvert. Right? It would be awesome, wouldn't it, Glitch? I also learned pretty quick that that's not true. Well, I mean, it could be true. You just got to get there. And then I did the research about how, the big streamers are making millions and millions a month. I told my wife about it. She's like, well, then why don't you do it? And my wife and I are very much, so something you'll learn if you hang out my streams, we are very, very independent, right? My wife is a realtor. She is in real estate. She doesn't report to anybody but herself and makes an insanely good salary doing so. So much so that I was able to quit my job and be a stay-at-home dad and pursue streaming. The other thing is, I do like meeting people, and I've always wanted to be an actor. I've always wanted to do, I used to be a musician, so I used to play up on stage, used to tour in a couple different bands, go to different states, different areas of the country, and play music. And entertaining has kind of always been one of my things I like to do. I was the class clown in school, etc., you name it. Anyway, long story short, streaming was a way I could figure out how to do that, create a persona. I could meet new people, which I've met Zane. I met people from Australia. I've met people from Indonesia. I've met people from Germany. I've met people from all over. Yeah, so it's just a lot of fun. But I'm at work and I only stream Saturdays at the moment. Got it. But I will be going back to my regular schedule because I fucked up my 10-week course with my dog training. So you train dogs, or do you mean like you're not going to be going to the dog training with your dog anymore so you can stream? I mean, I'll tell you this much, guys. Lately, I noticed, so when I was gone for that week, when I was out of town, I had a family issue happen, and I was gone. And I always notice when I disappear off Twitch for like a week, it's a slow climb back to getting the momentum going, to get the viewers going, et cetera. And so it started to pick back up, but my schedule's still all wonky because now my wife's out of town for a week for business. But I tell you, the number one thing that really changed the game for me as far as streaming goes was sticking to a set schedule. As soon as I started doing that, Obi, what are you doing? What are you doing? Y'all want to meet my dog? Hey, you want to say hi to everybody? Sit. 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 Come on, sit down. Good boy. Good boy. You're a good boy. There he is. This is Obi Kenobi. He is my golden doodle. Obi Kenobi. We got a golden doodle because I heard they didn't shed, and then we got him. Then I realized he did shed because he's an F1, not an F1B or an F2B or whatever they all are. Different ones. You being a good boy? I am definitely the alpha male in this family. He will not lick my face. He does not try to do anything with me. He listens to me. He obeys me, but he does not obey really well commands from my wife. But that's because I was the one that kind of raised this guy and disciplined him when he needed it, and got him trained. You're a good boy. I know you're a good boy. He's a big boy too. All right, buddy. Thank you for saying hi. They all appreciated it. You have some new fans now. All right, go on. Go lay down. Good old dogs. I love dogs too, man. They're so stinking silly though. Like the shit they do sometimes will just like blows my mind. Jacked up that whole section of the back thing. I'll come back for you. I just realized I'm making this guy's outfit look like frickin' Santa Claus. Because it's the red with that... the brown wash will kind of wash that up. Playing survival game at the moment. If I see a dog in the wild, he's dog food. Sadly, I have to kill rabbits at a time. The horror. I killed my first cougar today. Died like 3 times in it, but I got wise maybe. Question. What game is it? What game are you playing? I love nature survival games. My favorite one ever was The Long Dark. Man, I played so many hours in The Long Dark, dude. Don't terrorize the dog. I also started playing The Forest in, I think it was The Forest, maybe it was Green Hell. I think it was The Forest in VR, and it just didn't work very well, so I got rid of it. I uninstalled it and got my money back. VR is still hit and miss for me. Like, there's some amazing experiences, and then there's some that are just like, you know, why am I even bothering with this situation? You like The Forest? I really, man, I wanted to. Maybe I should have tried it not in VR, you know? Because I just felt like it didn't work well in VR. Like the controls were very finicky, and I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just didn't give it enough time. that show. Another reason why I started is because hanging out with a lot of podcasters and streamers, I kept getting asked if I had a channel. Nice. 18 minutes left and my pie will be done. Well, I played once and... Wait, I'm reading backwards here. I'm playing Forest a little if my friend has time. Oh, wait. Subsistence is hard. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Subsistence? It's so hard. Subsistence. That's the name of the game? Okay. Got it. I will have to check that out. Hey, Eddie, can you bring your tablet here? Bring your iPad here? Excuse me? Come here, please. What is happening, guys? Why is my son, like, acting like a teenager now all of a sudden? He's 2. Okay, so the wash will fix that. I got to touch up the red. I got to touch up some of the brown right there. What kind of brown was that again? Was it rigid leather? Yeah. No, subsistence. Wait, what? Why you fronting up on me like that, yo? That. Let's see if there's any of this red left in here. Is there any? Oh, there is! Yes! So the name of this episode of the show he's watching, I just heard it. It said the name of the name of the episode is Kung Fu Dumplings and the Magic Chopsticks. Because you say it like I used to and was told how to say it. It's nice when I have time to spend on your channel. Sometimes I haven't got as much time. It's good seeing you, Zane. It really is. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Granted, I haven't been as online and as frequent as I was. At least you're reading chat better today. You get so focused on your painting, you forget about us. Not always, but I do. Subsistence. I don't know why it took me that long to figure out how to say that. Chat? What chat? Oh yeah, I'm streaming. I really try not to. So like one of my, as a streamer, one of the things I try to do, and for a really good reason, is I try to make sure that I stay on top of the chat. And the reason being is I can't even explain how many times like I've gone into like a random streamer or you know, whatever, and it's like, oh, I want to watch this game. This looks interesting, and I start watching it, and I follow, and then, so I say, hey, how's it going? Here's a follow, and then the follow will pop up, and the guy just keeps playing, or the girl keeps playing, and I'm like, hello, and then a few minutes later, if they don't respond, I will unfollow, and I will leave the channel. That sounds like it might be a little too harsh, but it's like, that's part of what streaming is about. And like, so Zane made a really good point though. I do on my painting streams. I have multiple times gotten super focused on the painting and not wanting to make mistakes that I don't respond or I don't, whatever. So it's true. I have definitely guilty of that. But again, it's always. I try hard to read all of chat. It's not always easy. No, it's not when you start getting a bunch popping up. Same. I was playing Elden Ring the other night, and let me tell you, fighting Margaret while trying to. Oh, I have to fight her today or tomorrow. Next time I play. Usually, if I start playing a new game, it takes me a while to adjust to reading chat as I'm learning the game. But once I get the idea of the game, it becomes easier. Yes. All right. So, quick question, Scrub, on Elden Ring. How can I get a better weapon? I feel like my weapons suck in that game. I don't really know how to get a better weapon, and it's frustrating me. So that's why I've been afraid to go fight Margaret. It's because I'm like, I can't do a lot of damage, man. I'm not gonna be able to kill her. Ten minutes go quicker. You're so hungry. Hell yeah, dude. I've been there all the time, dude. I'm always hungry. So I decided I'm going to quit doing so I was doing the whole keto thing. And, I lost a good amount of weight doing keto, before and then just recently. And I realized I need to stop because the whole thing about keto is I feel like I can just eat whatever I want when I want. Like I can eat a bunch of cheese, I can eat a bunch of meat, I can eat a bunch of eggs or whatever. And it doesn't really train your brain to only eat when you're hungry, right? Keto allows you to like still kind of eat. Like they make keto snacks that are sweet and high in fat, so you eat those. And I need to stop that, but I'm always hungry. Oh, for sure. In some games, it's easier to read it than others. My issue is deciphering when the chat is talking to me versus each other. Yep, that happens. I end up responding to stuff not directed at me all the time, kind of like I'm doing right now. You and Zane are having a conversation, and here I am reading it out loud. But I want to make sure everybody's aware of the conversation. All right, so we got that all done. We still need to do some highlighting. I'm gonna do a little dry brushing on his pants before I do this wash because I'm gonna do a really light color on his pants dry brush. You know who I haven't seen in my stream in a while is Kaiden. I should whisper to them and be like, hey, you don't have to come to my streams. I don't care, but I haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is okay. She's over, or he is over in, or they. I guess I don't know what pronouns they use. I apologize. But they are over in Romania, so I know that's a little bit of a hotbed of stuff going on right now lately. So we should reach out to them. I have noticed, have a notice, have a notice me reward on your channel. Mine is a girl that says notice me senpai, or I have next to speech reward. My wife and I are big weebs. Yeah, dude, I used to be big into anime and mangas and all that when I was younger. Preoccupied. Did you see the new manga of One Piece? OMG, poor Luffy. Didn't. Don't spoil it. I'm so trying not to see. I'm only on episode 516. I know there is a big leak, and I'm doing everything not to see. I tried watching One Piece, and I started it, and then didn't ever finish the. I'm feeling like episode 3, so I probably should go back there and start watching it again, huh? I will always be a big Dragon Ball Z fan, though. That's my biggest thing. Is I love Dragon Ball Z. Then I got into Gundam. I got into a couple of the other ones. There's no more brown down there, is there? Let's do this. Oh man, I still have to do his axe. Which we can do his axe after. Let's get some of this washing done so I can start to picture and imagine what's happening here. So I think we're gonna wash. We're gonna do on the chainmail. We're gonna do black wash. That always ends up looking nice on the chainmail. One Piece company. There's a big league, and hey, I appreciate it. I'm at the time skip, so Luffy just told everyone wait 2 years and we'll meet up. One Piece company got hacked, so we didn't this week's episode of One Piece. Dragon Ball Z is super fun. I had DBZ games, but didn't watch the show much. Oh, 4 minutes left. Wow. Then we'll stream with a numb face, dude. Dragon Ball Z, the show was just so good. I feel like how a lot of people feel about like One Piece or Bleach or Naruto. Naruto I watch too. I like that one a lot. I had a buddy of mine. So back in the it was probably early 2000s. It was dial-up internet. I know that much. We had dial-up internet back then. But my buddy and I, we used to play a game. It was Dark Forces 2. So if you guys remember the Dark Forces game, there was Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight. And we had that, and there was like, you could get, it was called Force Commander, and it was like a mod, loaded mods onto the game. And we used to play, I forgot, I have to fix his helmet still. I never fixed his fucking helmet. Damn it. We used to play it, and we were in a clan. I was Vegeta, he was Nappa, and you had like those skins, and they would mod it to where you could fly and shoot energy, Kai Blast, and a lot of fun. But it was dial-up internet back then. You could play some games on dial-up internet. Like now, man, good luck. Ain't no way that's happening. So there's no way a show took that long, and now here at 500 episodes deep. That's funny. And make sure you guys are all in my Discord channel too, my Discord server. And if you're not, click the link and follow. And if it doesn't work, let me know. But the reason being is I always post pictures of my miniatures in there, and you can see better pictures of what they look like when they're done. And if you're already in there, that's fantastic. I got so many Discord channels I'm a part of, it just gets confusing to track everybody all the time. And I feel bad because there's some channels I'm a part of that are really cool people and I want to participate more, but... Woohoo! Food's done. Alright, so now we still gotta wash... Oh, we still gotta do that shit. Gotta fix his helmet still, and I gotta do these little claws. There we go. Alright, so that's done. We gotta fix his helmet now. So today's Wednesday. No, today's Tuesday. I'm getting rushed on my week here. I did win a bid on eBay. I got some cool new miniatures coming into paint. I'm really excited for it. I haven't told my wife that I've been bidding on eBay yet, though, so don't say anything. How can I... Whew, this guy is getting a little difficult, man, near the end here. The details on this guy is intense. Alright, we still have the axe to do here. I'm just going to make it easy and do the body of the axe as the Durgar metal. And then we'll do the accents more of the mithril silver or plate metal, actually, the darker gray. And I might actually even figure out how to make that darker metal. So I might just mix a little bit of dark brown or black into it. let's do this. All right. Let's go do the accents on the axe. Accents and on the axe. Get it? You guys see what? And then we gotta do some washes. We'll do the washes now on the skulls and stuff. Do the brown wash. Brown wash always looks good on the skulls. You put a little bit of brown wash over it. It just does a really good job. Then we're gonna just, once that's done, we're gonna take some yellow, beigey yellow, and we'll highlight the skulls. That way they don't look all just dark and same color as everything else or whatever, you know. Pew pew pew, food, go! Hell yeah, man, I'm hungry. Eat a little something before I go to the gym. That's blackwash. What kind of pie you having? Or like, what's in it? Pork, lamb, beef, chicken? Chicken and gravy. Nice, dude. You guys see the skulls kind of showing up there now with the wash I did on there. You can see the skulls on his belt, and I know it's not the best camera for this, but we're gonna let that wash dry, and then we're gonna do some highlighting on the skulls, do some highlighting on the fur, and then we might try to do something on the face. To be honest, I don't know if that's a good idea for me to try, but shit. I missed a little bit of chainmail. Let that dry, and then we'll put some wash on it. Ugh. Chicken and gravy pie, dude, that sounds good. I'm very hungry right now. I had a couple egg white bites with spinach and peppers and tomatoes on it for breakfast. I'm gonna have to probably eat something substantial. Today I'm gonna be doing deadlifts. I'm doing bench again because I really fell behind on my bench press, so I'm trying to get that in twice a week. And I haven't lifted since last week, Wednesday. Because my wife has been out of town. So, Wednesday? No, Friday. I lifted on Friday morning. So yeah. Then I'm probably gonna do arms. Do a little bit more arms, do some farmer walks, do maybe a mile on the treadmill, and then come home. You guys now are making me want to go start watching One Piece. Like I said, I got into I think I'm on episode 3, right? I know there's a lot more to it, but hey, buddy, you gotta turn this down. Okay. You all right? Is that a fart or a burp? Oh, okay. Alright, gotta touch up on the axe here. And then we gotta do highlights on the furs and stuff. OP starts slow, then it builds up a lot though. Okay. Well, I think it's still on Netflix, so I'm just gonna go back on and watch it. I watched. I'm very picky about TV shows and movies that I watch. It has to be worth my time. I end up going back. I always go back and rewatch movies or shows from back in the day. So, for example, last night I watched *Scent of a Woman* with Al Pacino. If you have never seen that movie, you need to put it on your list of must-watch movies, because it is one of the best movies. It's probably, I don't know. It's probably one of my favorite Al Pacino movies. It's in the top 3 Al Pacino movies that I've watched. movie about, it's kind of like a coming of age for a young man as well as a redemption story. It's all on Hulu. Oh, Hulu. Maybe that's what it was. Hulu. I have all of that, so I was watching it on something, and it does make sense if it was Hulu. All right, highlight time. I think tomorrow too. I might get on my stream. Might go live early again, like it did today. I don't know, man. Like, here's the thing I've noticed, guys, and I don't know if you guys have noticed this in your own streaming adventures, but like I find that when I deviate from my normal schedule, I like people don't come to my streams. Does that make sense? So normally I'm 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I go live till about 1 o'clock. Sometimes I'll stop at like noon if I have to, like kid stuff or whatever, you know. I just painted all over my lip. Oh man. So I try to stay to my schedule, I guess. Guys, this guy turned out really good. Look at the skulls showing up on there. See those? Love it. Oh shit. There we go. All right, can I do the face? That is the question of the day. Should I do eyes? Let me look back at my other orc and see if I was able to get his eyes. I was not. It didn't even take long to decipher. Too much pain. my base is done. I'll have to get the flocking on there and some rocks and stuff, or bushes maybe even. I really want to do this face. Is there tearing up my backyard for the new drainage field? Minnie's looking sharp. Yeah, I'm digging them, man. For sure. I think it turned out pretty damn good to me. I think actually out of all the miniatures, these orcs have been some of my favorite to paint. Like, I love the elves that I did. I love it. I think that my least favorite so far, this is going to be funny, my least favorite so far have been the wizards. And I have 1, 2, 3 wizards that I've painted so far. The most of anything. I have 1 barbarian, I painted 2 paladins. I guess I painted not a lot of wizards. Oddly enough, every wizard I've painted is 1, 2, those 3 of them are female. Just what I guess had come into my I don't remember what I was just trying to say. Alright, guys, should I even attempt the eyes on him? I feel like I have enough. Oh, I'm gonna do it. God, don't mess this up, Kiko. Tiniest little bit of off-white. Oh my God, I just dropped. I literally just drug that damn tip of that brush right across his nose. Luckily, I was able to like pick off the paint without picking off his others. Need the tightest tip I could possibly get. I need new brushes. One down. Guys, I think I did it, and I think I fucking did it. Oh my gosh. You guys are probably laughing. Those of you who don't paint, you guys are like, those of you who don't paint miniatures are probably like, why is he making such a big deal out of eyes? Those of you who do paint miniatures, you know. Go for the full send, baby. I did it. Wizards seem like they would suck just because of the robes. Yeah, man. Like, I mean, so here's the thing. The third wizard I did, which is the female elf that I'm sending off to Glitch Eater, that actually turned out really well. Which, in fact, I have to get a brown wash on her base. Look at that. He turned his damn tablet back up. The little shooter dude. Just gonna hold her gently. Dabble that onto the sand. Did not give myself enough wash there. So in reality, she turned out really, really good. The other two didn't turn out bad. They were also, here's the other thing, Vinny. They were also some of my first ones I've done. So maybe now I could go back and do another wizard and have a different experience. So eyes suck, and you know what else I hate doing? Feet. I hate doing feet. I don't know why that is, but I do. Okay, let's not leave unkept washes, Kiko. That's how you spill the Nuln Oil. Alright, guys, I fucking did the eyes. Like, I got them. Now, pupils. this will either completely ruin it. Maybe I have another brush I can use that might have a finer tip, or even like make it a flat tip, because I've learned pupils are easiest to do if you just do like a little line than versus a dot. Not bad, guys. I'm sending you a picture of that right now, Vinny. Whoo! I fucking did it, dude. Today at work is dragging ass. It's going so slow. That is the worst, man. I remember working in a call center as an agent, and when people would, like, we would get no phone calls. A lot of people would be like very excited about it, but like, dude, phone calls would make the time fly. Like, bring on the calls. I'll be on the phone the entire time. I don't care. You know. Now I wonder if I should add a little bit of like something to his mouth, to like just maybe like a little thin strip of red, just enough to give like, to like, or maybe like black, maybe black and red, like a deep red. Yeah, Scrub, that's right. Intense tasting paint right there. Hell yeah. Fuck, guys, I got it. I actually got the frickin'... I got the freaking eyes. I got a little bit, just a little bit of color on his lips. To come full circle on the yeah, we talked about that. Come full center on the call center thing. Today I'm working on requests that our people taking calls couldn't do anything with. Funny, we kind of share that. Yeah, it's totally bizarre, dude. I mean, that was my banking. So not disputes. Like just disputes, but for the longest time, the banking world, the finance world was my career in the call center, customer service, and then from there I went to quality, and then from quality I went to the merchant disputes and fraud. Look at all that brown paint I wasted there. Do I have anything that I need to paint brown? Speaking of wizards, hey, who wants to do a wizard? Oh look, I have one right here that needs to be painted, and it's a female. I don't know why I have only female wizards. So crazy. I don't know what it is about these orcs, but the last orc and this orc both have come out so well. She doesn't have a base. What's we got up here? Oh, wait. Male wizard. Male wizard. Should he have brown hair? Oh gosh, that's why wizards suck, Vinny. He's got like bottles and pouches, like just you name everything you can think of is hanging on this guy's belts. No thanks, not today. Not today, crazy man. What do we got here? This is another warrior. I could give him like a brown cloak. Let's do that. He doesn't have a base either. Damn it. What am I doing with my life? Where's my glue gun? Alright, so we're not doing him either. Damn it. I don't want to waste his paint. A barbarian. Maybe we give this guy barbarian some brown. We're gonna make him like brown or blonde though, or red hair though this time. Because I think the last barbarian did was brown hair. No, he had a. I don't know. For sure, banking has been my big career job for so far. I'm 26, and it's better than retail by miles, 100%, dude. But it's got some boring days too, and on top of that, it's got some of the bullshit you have to deal with in retail. You know, like when agents call in all the time or whatever. I was in management, and we had that problem a lot. And the Karens did for sure. We had these people in our call center, dude, or the some agents, analysts that did the disputes and stuff. If you wore cologne or deodorant that would smell too bad, they would literally go talk to our director or our VP and be like, "I need to move. My seat needs to move because so and so wears deodorant and it smells too bad and it makes my eyes burn." It's like, get out of here, dude. Like, come on, man. Like, I understand if cologne's too strong, but like deodorant, like, come on. Ridiculous. So I'm just gonna put down some of this brown on this guy before I yeah, soft as fuck for real, dude. 100%, dude. Meanwhile, I came from, before the banking world, I was a chef. You want to talk about people who aren't soft. He said they're soft as fuck. It's so true, dude. It's like, and here's the other thing. I get it. Go talk to the person. Like, yo, dude, check it out, man. Like, I know it probably smells good normally, but like, it's really strong for my nose. Blah, blah, blah. Can you tone it down next time you come into work? Don't go to the fucking VP, dude. He or she has bigger fish to fry than you complaining about that shit, you know? Goes down to that whole like mentality that people have these days where they feel like their shit's the only problem that's worth fixing. They are the important people in their world. It's like, you know, yeah. I'm so happy I don't have to manage people anymore, dude. Like, it's so freaking happy. Nice. I didn't realize I liked cooking until I was an adult, and now as an adult I hate dishes too much to cook. 100%, dude. We have people that complain about bullshit like that to people who could care less. Bigger fish, exactly, dude. Totally. Yeah, dude, cooking. I love cooking, and I'll still cook, you know, meals and stuff, but I don't really do like, I used to sit there, dude, and like, I would spend hours on a weekend, like, cooking a 5-course meal for my wife and my daughter, but then eventually it just got to the point where I was just kind of over doing dishes. I was kind of over, you know, all the leftovers we would have. And then my wife, for whatever reason, my wife doesn't ever eat leftovers. I live off of leftovers. You know, me and my daughter, we eat leftovers all the time. But my wife, for whatever reason, just rarely will eat leftovers. And I don't know why. It's still very wet. Don't forget to take a drink. Well, listen here, Nightbot. Get your ass upstairs and get me a drink because I'm out. How's that sound? Actually, I'm not. I do have a little bit of Pepsi left here. Some Pepsi Zero Sugar from yesterday, so it's warm. We suck at eating leftovers. I try to only make enough food for 2 of us. Yeah. The other thing, though, is here's the thing. If you hate cooking because you hate dishes, leftovers is also kind of a thing because you take less time to cook. You just reheat stuff up in a pot or in an air fryer or whatever. So, like, there is that aspect of the leftovers that I appreciate. But for me, it's just, yeah, for me, it's just quick and easy food, you know? I just realized I finished that orc in pretty good time. I didn't do any highlights on his hair. I feel he's gonna have black hair, I guess. Oh, his face. I did his face so well, guys. Kind of just really happy with myself right now. Back from the dead. It's nice after meeting with my nutritionist last... Oh, yeah, I heard about that. I remember that. You were talking about that yesterday. Last night, my wife and I are getting meal plans that come with shopping lists. Nice. I'm not too keen on cooking, but I just do it. Okay. But then I got leftovers dishes, too. Fair enough, dude. You're right. Eat out of the leftover dish. Right? The Tupperware or whatever. Rubbermaid. Yes, I said Tupperware. I go back a little bit on that one. I think they still make Tupperware. It's just not as big as it was back in my younger years. Hey guys, also if you have not yet, be sure to download the app Hover. I am on Hover now. I know Ashley is on Hover. She actually introduced it to me. If you're not on it, check it out. It's actually really cool. It's basically, it's basically TikTok but for gamers and streamers. And so there's mostly it's just pretty much just gaming content. And I have actually, Zane, everybody who streams. Did I already talk about this? I don't know, but everybody who streams, check it out, because I've actually gained some followers on Twitch here. Now, granted, I only had, I think, 2 of them come into a stream the other day, so like I haven't had a lot of viewership off of it, but I've gained followers and views on my videos or my VODs. I'm just throwing that out there. It's a resource to be used for sure, if you haven't checked it out yet. I had checked it out a while ago, and it was like, oh, okay, and then I never did anything with it. The dream would be getting a list and don't have to make. Well, they do those food programs where it's like TV dinners, but like decent food, like actually good food. Hey Edison, bring that over here. Let's turn that down for the 20th time. All right, so use up that brown paint. He's gonna dry. All right, let's do this. Healthy microwave meals pre-made. I think Freshly does something like that. Yeah. Now the only thing I have against that is I don't use a microwave. I've read too many stories about how microwaves kill the nutrients in food, and so we have a toaster oven and an air fryer. Scrub, I have that, but only because my wife is a stay-at-home mom. LOL. You have what back? Microwavable meals? Now we can do. I kind of enjoy this part of doing these. So this is battlefield grass, just good old grass, not the kind you can smoke. Not the kind you can smoke. Should we do wildflowers maybe on the base? Like, he's an orc, but maybe it's like we could do this whole contrast of beauty and vicious. I don't know. I'm getting too deep on this. I don't know. That cook themselves. And my wife has that too, because I'm a stay-at-home dad, and I don't have to, I will tell you this much: when my wife is home, like when she comes home and has dinner with us, and a lot of times she comes home after me and the kids eat dinner because she's out until like 7 6, 7, and we eat dinner at like 4:35. Because the kids, I don't let my kids stay up late. Is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, my wife is good at doing the dish. If I cook and I do everything and I clear the table and all that, she usually will do the dishes. So I'm very grateful for that. Vinny, I think I'm going to have to hit up Amazon and get some new brushes, man. Holy smokes. Alright, and I wasted the glue. I shouldn't have had that much glue on here. He's going to have to dry. Or those are going to have to dry is what I'm saying. Who do I have that I need to... You know what I know what I have. Let's do some more of this big Gurishro base. Somebody at my front door? Hey, Kilgore is back, dude. What's going on, dude? Just doing a little bit of basing done on this guy. I probably should have painted his base before I put the grass on because it's starting to like show through. Well, Kilgore, welcome. I'm actually going to be wrapping up here pretty soon. I'm going to go with my boy outside, and we're going to clean the chicken coop before I go to the gym. What am I putting on that base? So this is essentially it's grass. It's supposed to look like grass. You know, so you take a little bit of this, which is a basing glue, which is like, I don't know, I think like combined for like, I don't know. It's like Elmer's glue, but different. You want to go outside while I clean the coop in a bit? Okay. But this is just what it helps it give the illusion of it that this guy is like standing in a field on grass or whatever. I got some rocks that I got from my garden here as well. Am I on every day? Yeah, Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, I go live. Normally it's 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can kind of see how that gives it like more of an illusion of, not an illusion, but it gives it the appearance that it's on grass and rocks and stuff and little bushes. In fact, speaking of the little bushes, let's go ahead and give it another bigger bush or two on there to help cover up that gray base. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Always pop in. You're always welcome here, man. We talk about all kinds of crazy stuff. Sometimes we talk about legit stuff. Sometimes we talk about silly stuff. Sometimes we talk about games. Sometimes we talk about movies or shows. Speaking of which, I was just sharing earlier that I watched last night. I was watching Scent of a Woman. If you have never seen that movie, it's one of Al Pacino's greatest movies. I'm really kind of mad that I did this. I should have painted that first. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Actually, I'm not gonna clean the coop now. I'm gonna wait till my daughter gets home, because then her and Eddie can come out in the backyard and play. They like that. I'm gonna go outside and play when I do chores. I get to do chores outside. They get to play. They need to get older, so I can start making them clean the coop. No! Fucking rock just fell off. I've not ever had that happen before. Yeah, buddy. We don't have any more yogurt. You and Sissy had the last two this morning. I'll have to buy some at the grocery store. Snowpiercer. The show? This guy turned out so good. I'm so happy about him. Let that sit in there for a while. I need to watch that show. I need to watch that movie. I have yet to watch the movie. So today, what did we get done today? We finished this orc, which I think he turned out freaking fantastic. For those of you who want to see, the pictures will be in Discord. I can also text them to you if you want to see a better picture of this Kilgore. I can shoot it to you on text, but if you care to see it actually what it looks like instead of on a Peace out, home skillet. Later, dude. There you go. All right. So that's awesome. All right. So we always end these painting streams with a reading from the Monster Manual. I leave that up to you guys. Does anybody out there want to hear about any kind of monsters? Dragons and, whatever. Dragons, monsters. What would you like to hear about? I will read it to you. We always do a reading out of this Monster Manual at the end of my painting streams. I had made a mess of that flocking. Wizard and Warlock stuff. So I don't know what you mean by that. Do you mean, are you talking like what's the difference between them? Or you want to do the Beholder? All right. We'll read about the Beholder, but I'll also answer Zane's question as well. Right? So there's a couple different types of magic users in the world of Dungeons & Dragons. You have warlocks, which their magical powers come from, usually they have made a pact with some kind of deity, demon, devil, a god, something. Demigod, whatever. And then you had sorcerers, which have like an innate ability to use magic. Right? Kind of think of the Jedi and the Force. And then you wizards, their magic comes from... Yeah, good job, buddy. Go watch your show. We're going to be ending this soon, okay? And then you have wizards, which they have to read scrolls or books to learn the spells. Okay? So they're not really... And they might even have to use, like, bones of a toad and tears of a dragon to create whatever. I believe, though, Scrub wanted the Beholder, which, Scrub, I don't know if you saw that. I actually painted a Beholder on stream a while ago. It was one of my first monsters I did on stream. Why is this not staying in there? But I need to do its base still, but that's what the Beholder I did. I'm like holding them all low because I'm used to the placement of the camera being different. Gave him like some bloody teeth, got some like bony like protrusions, and little energy blasts coming out of his things, his little willies. We'll put you back there, buddy. You just don't eat anybody up there, okay? So Beholders are really interesting. They are actually frightening, first of all. Beholder, where you be? All right. Make an index for a reason, Kiko. Beholder, page 28. Page 28 in the Monster Manual, 5E. Beholders. So let me tell you, I'm going to read you a little bit about them. They're very interesting. One glance at a beholder is enough to assess its foul and otherworldly nature. Aggressive, hateful, and greedy, these aberrations dismiss all other creatures as lesser beings, toying with them or destroying them as they choose. A beholder's spheroid body levitates at all times, and its great bulging eye sits above a wide, toothy maw, while the smaller eye stalks that crown its body twist and turn to keep its foes in sight at all times. When a beholder sleeps, it closes its central eye, but leaves all of its smaller eyes open and alert. They are xenophobic isolationists. Enemies abound. Whoa, did you just use an index? I haven't seen someone do that in years. Enemies abound, or so every beholder believes. Beholders are convinced that other creatures resent them for their brilliance and magical powers, even as they dismiss those lesser creatures as crude and disgusting. Beholders always suspect others of plotting against them, even when no other creatures are around. The disdain a beholder has for other creatures extends to other beholders. Even extends to other beholders. Each beholder believes its form to be an ideal form, and that any deviation from that form is a flaw in the racial purity of its kind. Beholders are very greatly in their physical forms, making conflict between them inevitable. Some beholders are protected by overlapping chitinous plates. Some have smooth hides. Some have eye stalks that writhe like tentacles, while other stalks can bear crustacean-like joints. Even slight differences of coloration and height can turn two beholders into lifelong enemies. A beholder's lair. A beholder's central lair is typically a large and spacious cavern with high ceilings where it can attack without fear of closing to melee range. Without fear of closing to melee range. A beholder encounter in its lair has a challenge rating of blah blah blah. You don't need to know about that because we're not playing. There's also different types. There's death tyrants. On a rare occasion, a beholder's sleeping mind drifts to places beyond its normal madness, imagining a reality in which it exists beyond death. When such dreams take hold, a beholder can transform, its flesh sloughing away to leave a death tyrant behind. This monster possesses the cunning and much of the magic it had in life, but it is fueled by the power of undeath. A death tyrant appears as a massive naked skull with a pinpoint of red light gleaming in its hollow eye socket. With its eye stalks rotted away, 10 spectral eyes hover above the creature and glare in all directions. If you want to know what a death tyrant looks like, right there. So, not one to be messed with either. Nope. And then there's also spectators. A spectator is a lesser beholder that is summoned from another plane of existence by magical ritual, the components of which include 4 beholder eye stalks that are consumed by the ritual's magic. Appropriately, a specter has 4 eye stalks, 2 on each side of its body, wide eye at the center of its 4-foot diameter body. They are magical guardians. Summoned specters guards a location or a treasure of its summoner's choice for 101 years, allowing no creature but its summoner to enter the area of access the item, unless a summoner instructed otherwise. If the items are stolen or destroyed before the years have all passed, a summoned spectator vanishes, and it otherwise never abandons its post. So basically, you can just keep them guarding your shit at all times. It's a spectator. Yes, I always recommend. So if anybody's ever interested in D&D, even if you're not even sure you want to play, but you're interested in like the lore, you're interested in all of that it has to offer. Man, I tell you, the Monster Manual is a fantastic book to have because you can just read all kinds of. Which camera do I look at? I feel like Talladega Nights, Will Ferrell's character, Ricky Bobby. I don't know what to do with my hands. Anyway. Thank you all for coming and hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed the content today. Man, I tell you, I did. And I really, really liked how this guy turned out. I cannot complain. I think the effort yielded a wonderful finished product. The eyes, the mouth, which I never do on these things. Zane, I appreciate you coming out as well. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for sticking around and chatting up with everybody. Scrub, you as well, man. I haven't seen you in a while too. So this was a really great morning for me. Got to see a couple people that I haven't seen in a while. So as always, I appreciate everybody that comes in here. I think we are going to be having a sub drive. I want to say after I get back from April, so in about a month, we're going to have a sub drive going into May to do a springtime sub drive. I don't know if I'm going to do merchandise giveaway or if I'm going to do maybe a miniature giveaway. I don't know yet. So we're going to see what we're going to do there. But just always tune in. We're going to have some fun content coming up. Tomorrow, I don't think I'll paint. Since I painted today, I'll probably play. And it'll be Elden Ring. I'm going to go in and slug away at some bosses in Elden Ring. So should be fun time tomorrow. Thursday, we'll be back to gaming as well. Friday, back to Metro Exodus. I haven't played that in a while because I didn't stream on Friday, I don't think. I don't know. Anyway, all I know is we got some stuff coming up. Don't ever forget to hit that, to share this channel, to have people hit that follow button. Guys, if you want to sub to the channel, I always appreciate that as well. Sub away and just know that I do my best to provide great content. And if you can't sub, though, that's always understandable. But if you do have an Amazon Prime, don't forget you can use your Amazon Prime sub here. It's free. You get one free sub a month through Amazon Prime. Use it on this channel. I won't mind. You won't mind, right? I won't mind. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful day. Don't work too hard. Glitch, if you're still out there, I hope your back feels better, man. Scrub, take her easy. Zane, take her easy. Vinny, take her easy. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will be seeing you tomorrow. Adios.
Of all the money that e'er I had spent it in good company, and all of the harm I have ever done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want or wit to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be to you all. So fill to me the parting glass and drink a health whate'er befalls. Then gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. For all the comrades that e'er I had, they're sorry for my going away, and all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they wish me one more day to stay. But since it fell into my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. So fill to me the parting glass and drink a health whate'er befalls. Then gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. But since it fell into my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. So fill to me the parting glass and drink a health whate'er befalls. Then gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. Good night and joy be to you all.
Right.